didn't do it on purpose, just every once in a while. So I got this little guy here that I got quite a while ago, and it's a motorcycle kind of tire, and gonna get rid of it, and then I didn't get rid of it. Supposed to have another one of these rods that go up to the center, and I never get it in the center. I don't have it mounted on, so it moves around on the floor. So I don't tend to use it like I'm supposed to use it, but I do use it. I use it. So I'll show you how I use it as best I can here, and show you. So I got a tire that keeps going flat. Cleaned the rim. I did it one time. I took it apart and put it back together, and it still went flat. So I was like, hey, well, guess I need a tube. So I went to save no money yesterday and finally got the tube for it. So I'm cutting the valve stem out. Um, some people are able to do this thing free-handed, on the floor or whatever in their hands. Some people have that other little thing that they mount on your vise, holds this little guy, and this is the one I got. So check the inside of the tire to make sure you don't have anything inside there. That after you put a tube in it, it pokes a hole in the tire, and then you're mad. Then you say all kinds of bad words, and then do it again. So how do I do it? Well, there's lots of ways to do it. Best way to do it is clamp a pair of vice grips on here, on your rim. Not enough to damage your rim, just enough to hold it on. Alright, so now you got something to hold it on with. Sometimes, if you're really good, you can slide this right around. If the device that you're using will hold it still. But this one doesn't seem to want to work. I do remember using this some time back, and it doesn't want to participate. So, then you get your screwdrivers out, and you get your one side on. You got to make sure you keep it down in the center of the rim. If you don't, you can't get it on. It's tempting to do this on a live camera. It doesn't always seem to work the way I want it to. Most of the time. All the time. Because I got them vice grips right here in the road where you guys are at. So I've moved them over. Maybe I can get it to work. I know I took it off. I took it off with a couple screwdrivers. Once you get this one on, then it's I feel like it's a little better, but maybe not. The middle of the floor is the best place to have it. Not sitting beside a bench and a camera on the road. Better yet, trying to film it. Okay. I do have a longer bar, but and then I do have the thing that you're supposed to pull it on with. Problem is it's generic, one fits all kind of supposed to work. It doesn't work. And also better if you put it bolted to the floor, but I just didn't want those studs sticking out of the floor that I can trip over, so I have not done it. We'll do it another time before I turn the camera off and give it up with a live camera. it didn't fight me this much getting it off. Really, it didn't. Like, gotta be somebody saying, dude, you're just putting a tire on the rim. What's the big deal? Exactly. What is the big deal? Alright. Should be able to slide the rest of it down on. There we go. Alright. That's that easy, right? You tend to bend your junk out. This one's supposed to be for that size rim. What did I say? 6, and I got a 4. They didn't have the right one. Or they did have a 6, but it looked like it was a big 6. Like for a wheelbarrow tube. This will stretch. You know it will. And if you don't, you know, no big deal. Alright. Alright, so we'll get it down underneath there. You guys can surely see, I'm sure, from there. I could have put you up in the air, but that would have been no fun. Wow. So like normal, we all put the stem up through, and then we tie it. We tie it with one of these guys so she don't go flying away. And then I'm going to try to get that tube to go around the rest of that tire, and no guarantee there. No guarantee that I can stretch it around there. That's probably why it's so important to make sure that you're get the right tube. Yeah, I think I got the same ones for the small tire. Yeah, it said 410. It said 410. It was a 6-410, not a 3-410. I don't think I'm gonna get it over here. I thought I had some more tubes too. Yeah, I do. This package over here. Let's see. Maybe I'm lucky and got. I doubt it though. Let's see what size this one is. No, it's way too big. 9. Yeah, it's way too big. Yeah, well, I'm going to tug on this guy with, y'all watch until I get it on there, because it's just $4 and I'm not going back for another one. Maybe I'll just quit and turn this whole camera off and get the right one another day. You think?